You're wondering if you are in a narcissistic relationship or in a healthy relationship. In this video, I'm going to go through signs of each so that you can make the call for yourself. Hey, I'm Rebecca Zung. I am a narcissist negotiation expert. I'm also a high conflict resolution attorney, and I have seen both in many different scenarios myself. And I help you go from a life of drama, trauma, and chaos to step into a life of freedom, possibility, and purpose by helping you negotiate your way to your best life. I help you do that through lots and lots of tools on this YouTube channel. So if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, I invite you to do that now. And I'm the author of the best-selling book, Slay the Bully, How to Negotiate with a Narcissist and Win. So if you haven't grabbed that, I invite you to do that too. So let's talk about what a narcissistic versus a healthy relationship looks like. How do you spot the differences? Well, let's talk about what narcissistic traits look like. First of all, a narcissist is not necessarily what you think. It's not necessarily what I thought it was. I thought a narcissist until a few years ago was a person who was bragging, who was demanding the best tables in a restaurant, who was sort of that male chauvinist pig. Sorry, guys. But I thought it was that. I thought it was the guy who was sort of bragging, telling everybody how great they were. I did not know that a narcissist is actually the opposite of that. A narcissist is actually the person who feels the most shame, who actually feels totally and completely empty inside. And it is a spectrum, it is a scope, but it is a person who feels like they have to get all of their sense of value from external sources. So they go around from person to person or situation to situation, trying to get as much supply, what they call narcissistic supply or high conflict supply, whatever you want to call it, from the situations or people in which they find themselves. So if you happen to bump up against this person, they're going to try to get it from you. And that's why you are left feeling totally and completely empty inside, and they're left still feeling starving, still feeling like they need oxygen all the time because they can never get enough. It can never be filled. How do they fill it? They fill it with things like image, adulation, power, houses, money, whatever fills that part of it. That's what I call diamond level supply. Or they fill it with pushing people down to make themselves feel good. So it might be manipulating you. It might be gossiping. It might be abuse. It might be abusive behavior, quite frankly. So that's what narcissism really means. Those are the traits that really make up a narcissist: grandiosity, lack of empathy, constant need for admiration. Those are the classic traits of narcissism. But yes, they start off very charming at first because they use mirror neurons to become basically what you want to see. But there are those red flags really at the beginning as well. They use people to meet their own needs. They exploit people to meet their own needs. They come on really super strongly. Oh my gosh, we're perfect for each other. Wow, the rockets are going off. And this is in a professional setting or a personal setting. And oh my gosh, we need to move in together. We need to sign contracts. We need to be business partners. Everything is amazing. Let's get to that next level. Let's lock each other in. And then, boom, the wheels start falling off pretty quickly. Oh, that money I owe you? What? What are you talking about? I never said I was going to pay you back. That was part of the partnership agreement. That went into the agreement. It's always sort of this moving target. They start belittling your achievements. Well, you're not really all that good at that. And you know that I'm better at that than you. Or how about I will do this because that wasn't really the agreement to begin with. Things start changing, right? Or how about you do this? I'm tired, right? And I'm dealing with a lot. So you're now handling everything. They'll never take responsibility for their actions. It's just a constant now drain. They dismiss you, dismiss your feelings. They only value you when it serves their needs to value you. These are red flags that you are dealing with a narcissist. How does it look in a healthy relationship? Very different. In a healthy relationship, it looks like both partners are valued. It looks like experiencing mutual respect. It looks like trust. It looks like empathy. It looks like you're valued. It looks like you are heard. It looks like they've kept their word. How about that? It looks like, oh, I said I'm going to do something, and lo and behold, I actually do what I say I'm going to do when I said I'm going to do it. How about that? It actually looks like I want to hear your concerns about something. And it means something to me what your needs are. And I want to meet those needs. And I want to grow together. I want to hear about what your interests are. I want you to feel heard. And I want you to know that you matter to me. And I want you to know that the things that you're interested in are things that I'm interested in. Oh my gosh, I really support your achievements. I'm genuinely excited for you. I'm genuinely thrilled about whatever it is that you are successful in. And I want to see you be more successful in it. How can I support you? How can I show up for you? How can I help you? Those are the kinds of things that you see in a loving, supportive relationship. I think it's pretty easy to compare and contrast because you can tell if somebody's actually for you or they're not. I mean, if somebody's like, oh, well, that's not really all that great. I don't really like that person anyway, or everybody can do that. That's not really all that great of shakes. Whatever. I mean, when they're constantly minimizing you or not really showing up for you, that is not somebody who's for you. It's really easy to find out if somebody is a narcissist or not. Do they have empathy for you? If you need emotional support, are they there for you? Or are you feeling like you're constantly walking on eggshells? Can you tell? I mean, I want you to put in the comments, I can tell. You can tell. And the bottom line is you can feel it. Your heart is actually 5 seconds ahead of your brain. So you actually can feel it before your brain is actually processing it. So that's part of heart math, that's part of coherence. And while you then try to get the narcissist back into buy-in, and they might give you their faux apology and, okay, we're going to do this thing, and yeah, sure, they might give you some sort of a story. You know that they never really quite live up to whatever it is that they promised you, that they said they were going to do, or they might lie about something, try to make you doubt your own reality, make you doubt your own sanity. They might distort facts and events to try to fit their own narrative. Healthy relationships don't do that. They thrive on open and honest communication. They respect each other's boundaries. There's an emotional connection built on trust. You're encouraged to pursue your own passions and goals. Your partner celebrates you and wants to talk about it. If you are finding yourself in a narcissistic relationship, first of all, I want you to get my phrases for disarming narcissists at disarmthenarc.com because you're going to need them for communication, for texting, for whatever it is that you're going to need. So I want you to get those. I want you to also empower yourself with support from friends, from families, from your family, from professionals. If you need it, go join my free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. You deserve a healthy, fulfilling relationship. You deserve to have positive changes in your life. Take the steps that you need to get where you need to go. That's what I'm telling you to do. I want you to put a comment below. I want to hear your thoughts below. And let's create a supportive community here. Like this video, share this video with whoever needs to hear it, first of all. Then make sure that you subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell. And if you found this helpful, I want you to remember that you are worthy You are so ready to explode into that shining star, that authentic version of yourself that you are meant to be. You are meant to shine. That's why you're here. That's why you're on this planet. And don't let anyone tell you any differently. The next video that I want you to watch is how to argue with someone who doesn't use logic, because that's what you're probably dealing with if you are in a relationship with a high conflict or a narcissistic personality. And I will see you in that next video. And just remember that today's a great day to start negotiating your best life. They only win if you give in. So I'll see you in that next video.